Hey, what's up everybody? Sniper35 here bringing you guys a new pickups video. And if you've seen the thumbnail in the video, you already know what these pickups are going to be. So let's not waste any more time. So first up is going to be the original first Tomb Raider. This greatest hits version. I couldn't find a black label version, but you know what? The bundle that I got these with, this was the one that came with it. That's fine. Maybe someday later I'll be able to track down a black label version of it. But I'm just happy that I at least have the game now in my collection finally. So that's pretty cool. I might try to track down the black label version of it later. But this is the original Tomb Raider, the very first one. Sometimes a killer body just isn't enough. Discover why millions of people worldwide go adventuring with Lara Croft, explore ancient ruins, and fight off deadly enemies in gorgeous 3D worlds. Tomb Raider is unlike any game you've ever experienced. Your mission is the deadliest one to date. The recovery of the fabled Scion, an incredible treasure reputed to give its possessor vast power. Get ready to cross the globe and take on impossible odds while exploring Incan ruins, ancient Rome, Egyptian pyramids, and the lost city of Atlantis. Explore 4 massive worlds with over 15 levels. Your arsenal includes pistols, magnums, a shotgun, and Uzis. Battle wolves, bats, bears, alligators, raptors, and even a T-Rex in your quest for the Scion. Game of the year. Lara Croft is our kind of action hero. I believe I briefly played a little bit of this Tomb Raider like a long time ago. It wasn't like the whole game, but I can't remember where exactly. It's been like a really long time. I think I briefly played just a little bit of this. There's the artwork on the inside. That's what I like about PlayStation 1 games, when they have like the artwork on the inside like that. And here's the disc. Pretty cool. And here's the back of the look for these great products from Eidos Interactive. Tomb Raider 2. Death Trap. I've heard of that game before. A few years ago, found some gameplay on it. It looks pretty cool. I've never played it before, but here's the manual. I got a lot of Tomb Raider games to go through, so I'm just going to kind of flip through the manual just a little bit. But here's the introduction if you wanted to read it. Right. Now it actually continues on to the next page. The story is so fun. That's pretty neat. Now, while I haven't played, too much of the original Tomb Raider, I did play the remake of it, which is a Tomb Raider Anniversary. I played that through the PS3 Tomb Raider HD collection. They had a Tomb Raider Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld. So I played all 3 of those, and so that's how I really played the first Tomb Raider, was through the Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was pretty cool. I really enjoyed Tomb Raider Anniversary. It's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it if you like Tomb Raider. If you want to get into Tomb Raider, I definitely recommend Tomb Raider Anniversary. There's so much cool stuff they have with stuff like this. Do you even see stuff like this for games anymore nowadays? Like just this level of stuff like this for even just like one franchise? I mean, I guess Yeah, depending on what it is, but I don't know. Poster. Flipping through the pages really quick. That's just the end of it, but yes, that's the first. Alright, next up on the list is Tomb Raider 2, starring Lara Croft. This one I've definitely played some of before because I played this was actually the first Tomb Raider I really like. Well, I didn't play the entire game. This is the first Tomb Raider I like really got into and known about because of a demo disc on the original PlayStation. The interactive CD sampler, I think it was Volume 7, had a playable demo of this game that took place in was it Venice? I think it was Venice because that music in Venice was freaking lit, really good. Yeah, I've never played anything of this game beyond that demo. So whenever I get around to actually playing, this will be my first time really sitting down and playing the the original Tomb Raider series. The unstoppable Lara Croft is back in Tomb Raider 2. Join Lara in her quest for the dagger Zan, reputed to possess the power of the dragon. But beware, Lara is not the only one in search of the dagger. Warrior monks and crazed cult members plot against you as you travel from the remote mountain peaks of Tibet, the canals of Venice, and even to the bottom of the sea. Explore new worlds, Tibet, China, Venice, and a sunken ship. Arm yourself with automatic pistols, harpoon gun, rocket launcher, M16 rifle, Uzi shotguns, flares, and more. Kill or be killed by warrior monks, yetis, jaguars, great white sharks, killer eels, rabid dobermans, and more. See, 98% adventure game of the year. Game of the year. And here's the disc for Tomb Raider 2. Here's the artwork on the inside of that. And I really miss Lara Croft's classic design. Like I really like and miss this design. I like it a lot better than her newer design and like the newer like Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. And so far I've played Tomb Raider, 2013 Tomb Raider and the Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider was a fun game. I enjoyed playing this, just I do miss this Lara. Like a lot of this Lara is really cool. And she wouldn't be where she is today if it wasn't for this version of Lara. You gotta put some respect on her name. But I'm not gonna take forever on these books. Because I got like 5 whole games to go through. I don't want this video to take, too long, so I kind of go through it as fast as I can. But, if you want to read something, just like pause it. Another manual that's in really good condition. I've always liked that. You've been warned. More of the same thing from the last book, really. I do like how they do this though, it's pretty cool. You know, I just had a thought. I wonder how expensive some of this stuff is now. Like, you know, who knows? I've never, you know, I hadn't thought to like really look up any of this Tomb Raider stuff on the internet or like this, but I'd imagine some of it probably goes for a good amount of money, probably. Yeah, this is kind of more of the same. Those shirts are cool. And I miss gaming magazines like these too. And I still get like, you know, Game Informer and stuff, but man, this gaming magazines like these of this era, like I just miss it. Lara Croft comic. I've never even read any of the comics either. It looks cool. Now I really like the art style of this too. Like I really like 90s era comic book art style. It's just something about the way the art style, like the way it's drawn in the colors and stuff. I really like 90s comic book art style. It looks really interesting. Hopefully, you know, if you didn't get to read it on the last one or whatever, the text is a little bit easier to read on this one this time. But basically, it's just more of the same, like advertisements and stuff. Part. There's the credits. I go store order form. I wonder if they'll still let me order something off this. Probably not. It's cool though. I do enjoy having stuff like this. Here's the back of this manual. Yeah, this Fighting Force game was kind of cool too. I've not played it, but I've seen like various different like videos and a couple playthroughs. So it looks like a pretty cool game. Might give it a try one of these days. I'm not sure yet. All right, and third up is of course Tomb Raider 3: Adventures of Lara Croft. There's the back. Bigger, badder, and better than ever. Join Lara in her biggest adventure to date in the phenomenal Tomb Raider series. Play through 5 huge worlds in any order on the quest for an ancient meteor rumored to have life-giving powers. From the jungles of India to the icy wastes of Antarctica, Lara is ready for anything. Prepare to be amazed. Just stunning. The best one yet from PSN. Features new locations. Play in any order as you follow Lara through the South Pacific, Antarctica, Area 51, London, and India. New moves and vehicles: speed, dash, monkey, swing, kayak, and quad bike help Lara out of tricky situations. New weapons and enemies: defend against hyenas, monkeys, piranhas, and the infamous T-Rex with new weapons like the grenade launcher, Desert Eagle, and rocket launcher. Watch she fought a T-Rex twice. Cheese. High-res graphics and DualShock analog control for the first time on the PlayStation. Lara Croft is our kind of action hero from Rolling Stone. Action poses. Yeah, I'm happy to finally have the original Tomb Raider games on the PS1. I've always wanted to play them, so. Disc, and I really like the discs for this too. They all look so different and colorful and stuff. It's like, man. And there's the artwork. There's the back of the thing. You got this weird house from me, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I've heard that was a good one too. Let's kind of flip these one kind of quick. Table of contents. There's the introduction if you wanted to read through it really quick. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it to where you might be able to pause and read it if you ever wanted to, and there won't be any like glare or anything like that. I like this manual too. It got a nice background and stuff. There goes Gex. I like Gex. I own pretty much all the Gex games. At least I'm sure I do, because I have Gex 1 long box on the PS1. That's a really cool pose for Lara too. I have Gex 1 on the original PlayStation long box. I have Gex 2 digitally on my PS3. Hopefully I can like find a physical copy of it one day, and I have Gex 3 physical on the PS1. Lara Croft, that's the original ones. I've never played this game. I found out about it like some over the years, like I have been with just exploring the original PlayStation library. I never heard this game at the time, but I know it now. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know if I would ever buy it, but you never know. And as I said with the last one, Fighting Force. There's Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. I've played a bit of Gex 3, haven't beaten it yet. The only Gex I've really beaten was the second one. I gotta play through and beat the original Gex, which is 2D, and this one. But yeah, I like Gex. Gex is cool. Legacy of Kain. I even had the seamless gameplay, no load times for that too. like a little older thing, which is cool. 2G the Heartless, I've heard of this as well. And Eidos was putting out a lot of games back then. Eidos Core Design, they were doing a lot back then. Merchandise. That looks really cool. God, I bet that's probably expensive. Saddlebags, backpacks, hats. I bet there's some like massive Tomb Raider fan out there that has like all, if not most of this. This is like, god damn. Yeah, I really miss this like look and design and personality of this Lara Croft. Like, I like this Lara Croft a little more than I do the Lara from the reboot Tomb Raiders. It's like 3 games in and she's still trying to become the Tomb Raider. It's like, dude. Comic stuff. I'm trying to get all this on the camera lens so you could like read it if you wanted to, but not cut off too much and not have the glare make it too hard to read. It's a little tough. I don't know. There's always like one person that would like to, you know, look through or read some of this or whatever. Just I still miss manuals. I really do. I still really do miss manuals. That's the credits. 3 games in, they really do put a lot of effort and stuff into these manuals. I like it. That's just the limited warranty thing. And on to the next one. Alright, next up is Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. Got a whole like Egyptian theme going on with this one. An epic Egyptian adventure. Lara embarks on a journey of discovery across Egypt, where she must overcome the most ingenious puzzles and infernal traps ever devised, and face terrifying evil from beyond the grave. With more twists and turns than an Egyptian labyrinth, this is heart-stopping action adventure, a Tomb Raider that truly offers the last revelation. Features explore tombs as a teenage Lara Croft, discovering her roots as an adventurer. New inventory system, combine accessories to enhance weapons, change ammo, and solve puzzles. Highly interactive environments, light torches, swing from ropes and kick down doors. New weapons and tools, including revolver, crossbow, binoculars, and various types of ammo. Highly evolved AI. Enemies mimic, counter, and dodge Lara's moves. Oh, getting advanced now. Will indeed put the series back at the very top. Man, Lara is hot. Not wrong. Let's see, for Croft News with TombRaider.com. shots. Here's the disc for this as well. First there's the artwork on the inside. And the disc. Once again, like I said, I really like the artwork on these discs. Back looks good. And then the back of this one is Fighting Force 2, which I've not heard good things about this game. I heard this game is supposed to be pretty bad and is like completely different from the original Fighting Force. Another crisp manual. Page. IDOS promotional stuff. Games with character. Tomb Raider franchise. Fighting Force 2. Like I said, have not heard the best of things about this game. Order form things. As you can, Soul Reaver. Oh, dude, Fear Effect. Cool. I own the first game of this. I want to try to see if I can acquire the second game at some point. There's another one that's in the would like to get around to playing eventually backlog. So, IDOS Online. Is that a Gex action figure? What? Wow, I actually never knew Gex had an action figure. I wonder how rare that is. I literally never knew Gex had an action figure. That's pretty cool. My boy Gex got a whole action figure. Once again, like I said, I really like the, if I can get it, this off the glare. Like I said, once again, I really like 90s comic book art. You know, just like the style, the way it's drawn and stuff. I don't know, it's just something about 90s comic book art I really like. Such a sick looking style. Reading through these Tomb Raider manuals is pretty interesting for, you know, usually. Did you use a crowbar in this one? Credits. Gotta put some respect on these people's names. Seriously, they work so very hard. Let's show that appreciation. Manual design. Good job, Carol. I really enjoyed looking through these manuals. I'm just kind of like speeding along, but whenever I do get around to actually playing these games, I do want to, like, you know, actually like read through, you know, the manuals and stuff. There's the limited warranty, and there's Lara again. That's the end of that one. And finally, the last game of the original Tomb Raider franchise, Tomb Raider Chronicles. It looks like she's jumping out of the window of a whole building now. Her legacy lives on. In light of Lara's recent disappearance, those closest to her gathered together at the Croft estate on a gray, rainy day for a memorial service in her honor. Afterwards, the friends sit quietly together in the study of the Croft mansion and provide new insights about Lara's past exploits that have until now remained a secret. So I guess this is kind of like a flashback game or something like that, or, I guess. Cool. The 4 new adventures take you from the rooftops of a high-tech city to the bows of a German U-boat. Utilize new moves to overcome obstacles. Tightrope walking, parallel bar swinging, and hand-to-hand stealth attack. Choose from an arsenal of weapons including a grappling hook, gun, sniper rifle, and chloroform. Enhanced inventory system for greater combinations of weapons and accessories. Search through files, drawers, and shelves for useful inventory items. Tomb Raider movie starring Angelina Jolie coming summer 2001. I actually really liked the Tomb Raider movie. Angelina Jolie. I thought it was pretty good. And here's the disc for looking good. And the artwork. the back of this one, promoting the Tomb Raider comics again. Cool statue. It kind of makes me wonder what happened in the last game, you know, just for it to like disappear or whatever. So I have to play through and find out. It's a pretty neat looking watch. And the limited warranty. Oh, that's it. And there you have it. All 5 of the original Tomb Raider PlayStation 1 franchise, all in one video. You know, I've been wanting to played the original Tomb Raider series for the longest time. Like I said before, the only one I really played was the demo 2. That was it. I didn't really get into Tomb Raider until like, you know, later on. But I've always wanted to try out the original series. So I'm glad and happy I finally do have these and finally able to just sit down and get to play through them all one by one in order eventually at some point. And 5 games on one console. And Lara was busy back in the day, wasn't she? Everywhere. But that's pretty much my pickups video, the Lara Croft edition. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm Star 5, and I'm out. Peace.